Okay. That was a lot more customization than I thought you would get. Hello. Okay, let's move that off of my mouse pad. That doesn't need to be on my mouse pad. That's a very nice bed. This is a pretty nice trailer, actually. I went through the free demo when this game first came out. So I have been... Oh, needs water. So I decided to skip the prologue for this, but I've never played the full game before. So this is exciting. Plus, you know, I've seen a bunch of people play it. Am I? Oh, there we go. Yay. See, this is so nice and chill. I mean, it doesn't really matter if the lights are on and off. Press tab. Okay, let's see here. Alright, let's go find a payphone. Alright, we should probably leave these things behind. But yeah, let's take that. Town Square. I don't remember this to be in the demo of the game. I thought we started out at, like, a motel. But this is so pretty. I feel like a lot of this would get in my face. I've walked trails like this, and you always have branches hitting you in the face. But yeah, I guess today is day 1 of my 60-day project, which is only 2 months. It's weird because 60 days sounds like it would be a lot. But when you say like 2 months, well, I know that goddamn good to hear your voice, buddy. Looks like our luck has finally run out. The feds have me locked up while I wait for trial. Glad to hear you managed to slip out. What do you mean, our luck? It sounds like your luck has run out. Back before I moved to Senrina Flats, I used to live out there in Highland Point. Not the nicest town around, plenty of opportunity for someone in your line of work. If memory serves, I got some cash stashed out there. It ain't much, but enough to get back on your feet. You can find it stashed at the town. Okay. But yeah, 2 months doesn't sound like a lot of time. But then you hear about like 60 days and it's like, whoa. Whoa. That's so cool. The water's like actually... Eh. Wait, how... Did I not try doing that before? That was weird. Okay. I'm following the stars. Yeah. 200. And then there's one more. I pressed E like I'm trying to climb it in Call of Duty or something. Wait, where's... Okay. So it's this way a couple blocks. Yeah, so it's gonna be strange because 90 days and 3 months, like no matter which way you slice it, that's pretty that's a pretty decent amount of time. So it's definitely going to be interesting. What? Are the cops going to investigate it, or are they just gonna keep walking? Alright, cool. Yeah, let's go investigate that. That seems like a not great thing to have happen. But yeah, so let's see if this either goes really quickly or really slowly. I'm excited to see how fast I can get this done, because most... Oh man, there goes my RV. All my stuff in it. This is our territory, don't interfere. Tuberculosis. Pretty sure everybody has made that joke. What does TB actually stand for? I haven't gotten that far in any playthrough yet. I don't think we actually know in like the early game. Oh, not ideal. Yeah, it's kind of not ideal. Powerful cartel. The Benzie family. Okay, so it's probably like Tommy Benzie. Wait, so I'm not only hiding from the feds, but I'm also hiding from the cartel that's here? I might as well hand myself over to the feds. Like, you don't want to be crashing into a cartel. Wait, okay. I just assumed go to where the rest of all of your stuff has been. Okay, so this is where the other thing picked off. I guess, like, yeah, that's an apartment building. So, I mean, I guess just walk until you see something familiar. Yeah, so, like, this is all blocked off, and I'm pretty sure that next intersection is all blocked off. This stuff I know. Man, the cars are so loud. Sheesh. Knock knock. Hi. I'd like a room. Yeah. We can make enough in a week to get through. Wait, can I? This is calming. Although her standards are low. We'll see. If I can get a customer done this soon. Heck yeah, okay, cool. So this is my room. Go to the hardware store. Okay, cool. Yep, not much in there. There is a few things that I know right off the bat. Because in the free demo, you get weed to start with. And I've played the free demo before. Oh, card only. Okay, shoot. My bad. Jeez. That music is crazy. Okay, hang on. Actually, I'm also gonna turn it down in my headphones. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh. I'm looking... Anyway, that bait came in hard. So what I want is one of these. I know he gives you something extra, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, well, I'm gonna get these things, and then I'm also gonna get the trash grabber. I'm a drug dealer. I work in agriculture. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Wow, crazy that I managed to do that right as the store was closing. That's pretty neat. I really wish there was like a clock in the main room, almost like a watch of sorts, but you know, I get it. When it gets dark, get inside. And that's whatever. I'm sorry, sewer key? Okay, time to get inside. Set up the grow tent. Oh, no. Cool. Soil. So yeah, over the next 60 days, I guess, I'll be playing this and growing my empire. In more ways than one. Because if you look in the description, you will, well, I guess it might be at the end. I actually haven't recorded where I'm going to be, like, advertising it and stuff, but I have published 2 books before. If you look up my name on any major bookstore that you can find, like, not audiobooks, ebooks. I've published my ebooks. So you got places like Overdrive and Apple Books, and I believe Barnes and Noble. But I could be wrong about that. I know it was working on publishing to Barnes and Noble. The people that I was using. Albert Hoover. Alright. Send a message, get a dead drop. Sure, and while I'm waiting for the dead drop. Oh, it's tab. Yeah, let's order a dead drop. As much as I can. Cool. Yay. 200 minutes. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I'm gonna be doing a lot of trash pickup then, just to sort of get a little bit of income before the dead drops. Because honestly, you know, you need an alibi to give the cops if you're ever, you know, questioned where'd you get all this money. Because, you know, picking up trash can be very lucrative in this game. I wonder if there's like a no drug route that you can do. Damn, that's one hell of a burrito. I don't know. I don't really eat burritos, to be honest. What the frick was that? I like more like pastas and burgers. Man, I could really go for some pasta right now. But yeah, this is a nice little introduction to what we're going to be doing over the next few months, I guess. A sewer key. Where could you possibly get a sewer key from? I wonder. I have no idea. But yeah, I'm really excited for this next project. My last one was a bit on the like depressive side. You know, it definitely wasn't helping in the midst of everything that's happening in the world. I definitely needed something a bit more on the happy side. So I'm hoping that this can be a little bit of comic relief, and I won't have as big of problems getting through it. There's pretty much nothing going on in my life during it. Like, during my last project, it started... Did it start October 31st? I think that's when I started uploading secondary videos. But, like, you had all of the major holidays at the end of the year. So you had Halloween and Thanksgiving, and, well, both Canadian and American Thanksgiving. What the frick? It just disappeared. Wait, did it go... Can you go up top? I don't remember there being a top part. Yeah. Hi. Can I talk to you? Karen. Alright. Oh yeah, you use the map to find people. Okay, there's a potential customer. Yeah, I've got 10 free samples that I can give out to people. So let's go find them. Directly in front of me. Hello, you must be the person I'm... No. Who am I looking for? Are you, like, out back taking a smoke? Are you in the diner? She must be in the diner. Oh my goodness. My puppy decided that she didn't want to be on my lap. Peggy. Hi, how's your shift been going? Do you want something to, take the edge off? Do 63. That's not very good. That is not very good chances. Oh my goodness. We got it with a 63%. That's actually awesome. Anyway, my puppy is sleeping on the dog bed that I have underneath my desk, and it's so adorable. Yay, the dead drop is ready. Anyway, let's finish up behind the laundromat. Isn't the laundromat, like, across the bridge? Oh, no, it's over there. Okay. Yeah. Oh, it was one away from awesome. Whatever. Anyway, let's get going. Actually, aren't you a potential customer? Hi. Cool. I have a customer. That's nice. So now I've got like 3 customers. Don't I need like 10 to unlock the bigger room? You definitely need like a steady income to upgrade. I know that. You need a fair amount of people. But I'm pretty sure you don't get beyond the next place in the free sample. At least sow a weed seed. It's a funny sentence. I mean, up here in Canada, like, weed isn't really that big of a deal. I mean, like, I literally live 2 blocks down from a cannabis store. I've never been inside one because I'm not legal age yet. You have to be 19 where I live. I live in Saskatchewan, so you gotta be 19. And I'm not quite there yet. But maybe I'll try some of the, like, gummies in the future. But this stuff is to be smoked. Whoa, that is not what I wanted to do. Let's go here. This needs water. So I need my water in can. There we go. Oh, that scared me. Sow the seed. Man, that was a real satisfying sound. Yay. Alright, cool. So, with our first seed into the pot, I think I'm gonna leave the first episode there. We got through, the first chunk of the game. Oh, that was just an airplane. I'm like, was there a car crash outside? No, that was just a plane. But yeah, so far I think this game is going to be super easy to get through and also last all 60 days that I need it to. I don't know. If we like finish all of the story mode, maybe we see if like we can get to $1 million at the end, or play some Quarantine Zone, which I have a bunch of streams of, but some of the streams got cut off, so that's a little bit unfortunate. But I think that's it for today. Catch you all on the flip side.